C1. You are listening at FameTV.info. Early morning, Kong Nianan woke up with her hair in a mess and looked at the empty room. She was the only one on the bed. Everything that had happened last night was like a dream, however, the eye-piercing red color on the bed was like iron. Last night, she was eaten dry by someone until not even her bones remained. Damn it. As a young and beautiful girl who had a heart full of revenge, she had lost her best thing in one night. How was she supposed to find a boyfriend in the future, and how was she supposed to explain her love to him? Yes, she had just graduated from university. Last night was her 23rd birthday. They brought her to the unmarried woman who had been engaged for 4 years. It was a marriage that had always been forced upon her by feudal and old-fashioned parents. It was like a sales pitch. They couldn't wait to sell her, she had no choice. But yesterday, when she found out that the matchmaker was the childhood sweetheart Hua Zijie, she felt a wave of relief, because she knew that he would not marry her, and she would not marry him. Thus, when they arrived at the meeting place, she didn't think too much and just drank the juice Hua Zijie had given her. Nyang'an, long time no see. It should be very hot outside. I've ordered a glass of your favorite juice for you. Hurry up and drink it. Caught off guard, she raised her glass and drained it in one gulp, even cursing loudly. Damn, Hua Zijie, where have you been all these years? Hee, isn't it just like that? What about you? With one word left, another word right, her head grew more and more dizzy, until even Hua Zijie's figure appeared in front of her. Nianan, I'm sorry. Considering how good we were in the past, just one time would be enough for you to save me. I'm sorry. She was already drowsy and had no time to ask about the situation. Her body had already fallen into a warm embrace, and what happened last night soon followed. Now that she thought about it, she realized that Hua Zijie, who wore the same pants when she was young and had an engagement with her when she grew up, had drugged her and then he gave it to someone else. This wasn't much. What she couldn't accept was that Hua Zijie was the one her parents forced her to marry. And his parents had also become the indirect culprits. What was even more hateful was that person from last night had even treated her like that woman. After waking up, not only did he not apologize, he did not even say a word of explanation. This tone. How was she going to swallow it? Why was she drugged yesterday? Exactly who were her parents and Hua Zijie? She must find out. That he quickly picked up the scattered clothes and discovered that they no longer looked the way they were. Kong Nianan had no choice but to find a bathrobe from the suite and apply it. Slowly descending to the ground, he felt a soreness invading his entire body. This damned man dares. To think that you are so ignorant as to show mercy to the fairer sex. Don't let me see it, otherwise, I will skin you alive. Kong Nianan cursed angrily. He had no choice but to put his legs together and walk in small steps. He held his waist with one hand as he walked towards the door. Hello, miss, have you woken up? In the circle outside the suite, 2 rows of assistants wearing suits respectfully bowed their heads to her. Shock. What a grand battle formation. Kong Nianan was extremely shocked. What's going on? Could it be that the man had called him over? That's not right. That man mentioned the word CEO last night. Could it be? Was that person from last night still someone powerful and influential? But so what if he had the advantage? Was this how he should bully others? Thinking of this, Kong Nianan couldn't help but feel infuriated. Where's that man? Miss, the CEO has left a message. When Miss is awake, please wait patiently. After the CEO is busy, he will come to see you. The private feelings of respect and smiles from the guards made Kong Nianan's head ring non-stop. His mind recalled what he had said last night. Your voice is very nice. I like it. I allow you to be with me tonight. Even though she wasn't a capable woman yet, at least the flowers of her motherland were still in bloom, right? Perhaps in a few years, he might be able to become a small white-collared golden collar worker. Although it was not comparable to this famous CEO fart, he should not end up like this, right? If it wasn't for the cup of drug juice she drank yesterday, would she still want to be reared in captivity after being eaten and wiped dry in this room? And so on. Kong Nienan suddenly understood and looked at the assistant in the lead. You said the CEO wanted me to wait for him here. Your CEO? Yes. The assistant replied respectfully. Oh, which family is he the CEO from? This. Miss, since the CEO has not instructed us, we can't discuss about it casually. Enough. If you can't say it, then don't say it. In a domineering manner, he interrupted the other party and asked, Go and get me a set of clothes. We can't possibly be like this and see your CEO, can we? As soon as he said that, the last assistant walked towards Kong Nienan with rows and rows of clothes hangers as if she was prepared. This scene really made Kong Nienan realize that the so-called CEO was really rich, but, humph, bastard, you want to raise her, right? Fascinated by her body and her voice, right? That sister will let you really not only infatuate my voice and body, but also my personality. CEO, right? I want to see how you're going to explain it. Kong Nienan put on a winter coat and covered himself from head to toe. The first thing he did after changing his clothes was to run into the bathroom, turn the water inside out to the maximum, and then splash it for a while. He then swaggered out of the room. Seeing those assistants who were just frowning in shock, not knowing what had happened, he arrogantly smiled and picked up one of the assistants' tie with one hand while smiling. I'll go out for a while, please don't go in. Your CEO asked me to set up a surprised scene for him, otherwise he would be very happy when he came. He specifically instructed me not to let him in. And let me tell you a secret, your CEO's skills really aren't that good. Seeing that it's just to wait on elder sister for the night, elder sister can just barely accompany him for one more time. After Kong Nienan left, the entire commercial empire spread the news, if you walk too much at night, you'll get wet feet. I heard that because of my relationship with women, the presidential suite Shuehan Jinshan City was destroyed one night later. Even the guest rooms downstairs were affected, losing several hundred million. That's right. Moreover, the most explosive news is that the CEO still isn't satisfied with that girl. I don't know. I advise you to shut up. I heard that the CEO is not only extremely capable, but he also has a family that no one can afford to offend. It seems to be related to the Thunder Group. I wonder if it's because of this matter, that you want to throw away your hard-earned job. That's right. No matter how powerful the family is, their power isn't something ordinary people can afford to provoke. Even the influential nobles on our side have to show some respect, not to mention the small fry like us. Don't bring it up again. Everything that had happened in the past few days was so real that everyone immediately shut up and stopped talking about it. The Thunder Group had an absolutely powerful position in this city, regardless of which field they were in. They were at the peak of their industry. Every year, they would open up different markets for the entire country. And young Master Ming of the Thunder Group was someone they could not afford to offend. At the same time, in a certain high-level office, their CEO was infuriated. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.